Stuart, so great to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Same here. Tell me about yourself.
Sure. So I'm a privacy and digital trust executive with over 15 years experience working with software and professional services organizations. My goal is to help organizations implement controls by design to streamline processes and to unlock the value in data. Two examples of where I've been able to do this. One, I was the chief privacy officer at VMware for 6 years. During this time, I implemented processes with the chief information officer to reduce the time it took us to respond to access requests by 70%. This meant looking at over 100 different laws, understanding the requirements, and driving those controls into different products and services. The other was related to AI. AI governance is a huge strategic risk for organizations today. Looking at the range of products, both for go-to-market as well as internal, we were able to embed a trustworthy AI framework that enabled efficiency and scale at how we were complying with AI governance controls.
Great. That is very impactful.
Thank you.
Especially today, given the era of AI or generative AI, if I may say.
Yes.
Tell me, how would you go about operationalizing privacy, compliance, and digital trust for companies such as VMware and similar?
Absolutely. So we are collecting more information than ever before about not only our customers, but also our employees, and also across a range of different platforms and technologies. So when we talk about operationalizing privacy and digital trust, it's not only about doing things by design, but it's also about having things in the people, process, and technology spheres.
People, process, and tech.
Absolutely. It's about being able to actualize the value by having those efficient processes, those technologies, and people in place to help you be successful.
Great. Why is now the time? Why should organizations be thinking about this topic right now?
People care about their data. Companies care about their data. We have to have trust in those organizations that they're doing the right things with the data. Those organizations that have put in the systematic processes and procedures in place are going to win in the marketplace because they're able to be resilient to new laws and regulations, and they can demonstrate that they practice what they preach when they come to these requirements. And that needs to start today.
Mm-hmm. You know, it is a vast array of areas we're going after. But is this truly a technology problem or a compliance problem?
It's a great question, and it's both. So yes, the legal team, the compliance team, they need to be in the room, but they also need to be able to translate those requirements for technologists so that they understand what is expected. Equally, the technologists need to be able to take that information and build it into those processes by design, not at the toll gates, not at the end, by design. At the same time, those same technologists, they're the ones that can come up with brand new and creative solutions to get to innovative ways to unlock value in data and to build trusted relationships with customers.
That sounds like a good vision to have, but in reality, most organizations are matrixed.
Absolutely.
So what kind of blockers do you see or you anticipate while CEOs and CXOs in large organizations take on these efforts?
Absolutely. So there's three key blockers. One is a compliance fatigue. There's always a new law. There's always a new regulation. There's always a new requirement that's being put on teams. How can we make those more efficient? How can we make sure that we're being proactive and building that resiliency into everything that we do? The second is the resourcing skills and the resourcing gaps. To work in the area of privacy and digital trust right now, you need a blend of legal, operational, and technology skills to help you meet those requirements. If you can't recruit for them, you need to look across your organization to see where you can find those individuals and bring them up to the challenge. And then, of course, the third is the misunderstanding about what we mean by privacy and digital trust. It isn't that you take the data, lock it away, and can never use it. It's about the permission that you have with that data, how you can use the data in accordance with the transparency and expectation requirements of those individuals. And if you can help the executives understand that, if you can help the teams using the data understand that, you can really win together.
That is a great approach, Stuart. I think that's a very powerful approach.
Absolutely.
If you were in a room with mid to large company CEOs and their board of directors, what immediate next steps or three next steps would you suggest they take to amp up their privacy and compliance game?
Absolutely. Number one is know your data and know your processes. Where's data coming in? How is it being used? Where is it going? By understanding where you're really taking advantage of data in your organization, you can really start to build those requirements across the board. The second piece is to tie your strategy for your privacy and digital trust program to the organization's vision and mission. If those two are not aligned, you're going to struggle to be able to be successful because you're not enabling the business. But if you can weave it into those same visions and missions, that will help you get closer to the organizational goals. And the third part is to move away from a compliance mindset to an enablement mindset. Privacy and digital trust is not a legal problem. It is a business challenge with a legal dimension. You need to be able to think about how these things are going to actually help you grow your business rather than slow you down.
Wow, I just love the enablement mindset. That can help a lot of leaders.
Thank you.
Who just think about this as a process versus what they could do with their own mindset to begin with.
Absolutely. It's being able to move it forward rather than hold you back.
Great. Stuart, tell us about what have been some of your breakthroughs with the Academy of High Achievers program.
Absolutely. Being able to work with folks from a different range of skills and backgrounds helps you to see problems differently and think differently. It shows you your own blind spots that you obviously never knew you had, and then work with people with very different skill sets to help you find new and creative ways to overcome those. I look forward to continuing to build with this community and to also sharing my knowledge with others.
It's great. Thank you, Stuart. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.